His opponent fights from the white corner, a two-time Glory Contender Tournament champion and World Max champion. His record, 65 wins, 22 losses, 3 draws, and 37 career knockouts. At 6 feet 1 inch tall, 1.85 meters, he too weighed in at 169 pounds, 76.7 kilos. He's here tonight, fighting out of the Netherlands. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Murthel, the Predator Groenhart. And once again, your referee in charge of this bout is Paul Nichols.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like.
They are not touching gloves, Joe.
Judge.
This is going to be a barn burner. Groenhart in the white gloves. Harut Grigorian pacing back and forth wearing black gloves. The winner of this fights for the world title against either Nicky Holskin or Cedric Doumbé.
A lot riding on this fight. You're going to see it's Grigorian with forward pressure, where Murthel's going to try to keep the fight on the outside, use his footwork, hit on angles.
Grigorian told us the more that Grigorian throws, the more opportunities I have to counterpunch. And that's where he excels.
Yeah, he's staying long, so he has that vision where he can pick his shots. This is why he's using that footwork on the outside.
According to MMA odds breakers, Groenhart a -215 favorite in this fight against Grigorian. Clinching is forbidden unless you throw an immediate knee or a strike. It's not like boxing where guys just hang on each other for round after round. That is illegal.
This fight was supposed to happen last 41 in Holland, but Grigorian had to pull out from a broken toe, so we'll see if that's going to affect some of his kicking.
He was criticized for that withdrawal by Groenhart, who said, listen, if he couldn't fight 3 weeks ago, he can't fight tonight. How did his toe heal so quickly?
Nice flying knee from Murthel. That's one of his favorite shots to land, and many knockouts with it. And that knee is very dangerous for Grigorian, who's coming in a straight line, so I expect Murthel to throw it frequently.
And Grigorian with a 73% knockout ratio. That is very impressive, especially for a welterweight. 3/4 of his wins have ended in knockout.
He's very explosive. He stays on the outside. Sometimes you think he's tired or out, and then he just blasts with these explosive combinations.
Murthel Groenhart loves those flying knees, but he just ate a left knee there from Grigorian. Excuse me, from Groenhart. Bit of a sloppy round, Joe. Grigorian would love this just to be a brawl, would he not?
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Eventually, as the round goes on, I expect him to stay in there more and just throw, like they're doing right now.
You can see Grigorian has his feet planted on the canvas, just sitting down on all his punches. That knee may have stunned Grigorian a little bit. Looks a little wobbly.
There's those uppercuts.
And he's being wobbled. Oh, nearly knocked down. Bounced back off the ropes. And Grigorian not all there right now. Good finish to the round for Murthel Groenhart. You saw they didn't touch gloves before this fight, and yesterday things weren't all that friendly during their stare down at the weigh-in either.
No, there's a lot of bad blood between these two, and Murthel made it very vocal that he doesn't want people in his face, so he was waiting for Harut to get in his face so he can punch back, but Harut was able to keep his cool, and they were able to keep the fight in the ring.
Few know more about the welterweight division than this man, a former welterweight champion of the world here in Glory, Joseph Baltellini. My name is Todd Grisham. Still to come tonight, it is our main event, Nicky Holzken versus Cedric Doumbé. Joe, your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it's going to be an epic fight because Nicky was so dominant for so long, hasn't lost in over 4 years, so this sparked a fire. So Doumbé is going to have to use that same style we saw in that first fight at Glory, Germany, where he was able to be tricky with his footwork, able to attack on different angles, and don't be a standing target for Nicky.
So Doumbé ready for battle tonight, and that will be a 5-round world title fight in our main event. And the winner of that title fight already knows who their first challenger will be. One of these two gentlemen, Groenhart or Grigorian, and it was Groenhart who won round 1. According to all 5 judges. Oh my! Defend yourself at all times! Groenhart with a big right hand KO! Fight the ring! We've got to fight the ring! People are attacking Murthel Groenhart! It's insanity!
Grigorian is still out, bleeding on the floor!
Harut Grigorian turned his back on his opponent. The referee hadn't stopped it. Hey, Groenhart had every right to throw that punch. There are no standing 8 counts, and now we have a brawl in the ring.
There's mayhem everywhere.
Someone will be charged with assault and battery, that's for sure. I'm not quite sure who it was that attacked Groenhart. Had to be either a friend or someone from the corner of Harut Grigorian. Meanwhile, blood is pouring out of Grigorian's face as he lays on the canvas.
Well, all the security is coming in. Thankfully for all the security to keep this fight separate. I just hope Grigorian's okay.
This is Bo and Galata all over again. Hopefully this doesn't spill out into the crowd. Now both men are on the canvas.
Now Murthel.
As Groenhart had jumped on the ropes to celebrate, someone loyal to Grigorian walked up and threw a haymaker at him. Wild scenes here in Paris. We'll have to see the replay as to what exactly happened, and I'm sure local French police would like to see that footage as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but I even see Murthel sitting there. He doesn't look okay.
Let's take a look at exactly what happened. I believe it was a knee right there. Now Grigorian just turns his head. Look at the referee, says, no, you got to keep fighting. A right hand knocked him out. Folks can boo all they want, Joe. That is a legal blow.
That's a fair shot. I don't know why Grigorian stopped. I don't know if he was hurt, but at that point he should have taken a knee and not turned his back.
So a free shot delivered by Groenhart. Then he goes to the ring to celebrate. Not sure. Are we going to see that footage? There's Harut Grigorian being checked out by the medical staff. Look at that gash. That was the knee shot, and it certainly rung his bell. And maybe, Joe, he was out on his feet and didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, it could have been. Maybe it looked like he thought the round was over, and he was walking back to his corner. And then Murthel just, right from behind, threw a big power punch.
All right, I'm being told by our truck we have the footage, but we're not going to show it. We're not going to celebrate that type of violence. So apparently it was a member of the crowd who jumped in there. It was not someone from his corner. Someone from the crowd jumped into the ring and did land some punches.
At one point, I thought they were coming in to celebrate with Groenhart until I saw those punches being thrown.
Look at that gash. Certainly not a good moment for anyone. So we're going to show you what we feel comfortable letting you see. Here's Murthel celebrating, and then there's a big shot from 2 or 3 guys going after him. And Joe,